gents. Pinterest here, just showing some ideas. I came up with 6 items on this list. I'll be linking that below so you can look at where the ideas came from. Mostly roads and lamps. Some are broken, some are not. This came about when I was flying to Calgary. I was, getting over flying and sometimes fighting with my significant other, and I wanted to draw something that reminded me of that. It was a very strong memory. So broken lamps, mostly thinking about the why now. Why did I draw it? I was thinking about my rocky relationship. We're going to the mountains. Calgary is in Canada, so I felt that it was appropriate to go in that direction. Early on in my sketch, you're going to see that I'm doing some things with ski poles and, skis, lamps, building up the idea. I haven't had the whole thing mapped out yet because I didn't draw the vision board yet. I actually did the vision board, my mood board, later in the scheme of things. My goal of this sketch, hopefully when you see the end of it, it's supposed to give the feeling of being trapped somewhere down the somewhere down the road where you'll see light. Light at the end of the tunnel kind of thing. The lamps themselves are kind of modern. Tried to keep them relatively to something that you know. Right now you don't see the trees, but later on you will see them, and I'll try to explain what those are about. The ski trip was pretty good. I don't fly very often, and my ears don't pop, so I don't know how many of you guys have that issue when flying, but I do. Not very happy about that stuff. Back to the sketch. The trees are coming up now. I try to indicate danger and use a color that may promote trouble. The danger part comes from the sharp edges from the trees. Naturally, pine trees are sharp, and I tried to fade them into the background. There's no sky yet, and there's no road yet, so when we get to the road, I'll try to explain the thinking behind that area. But here comes the mountains. Slowly I'm bringing them in now. Actually, Calgary is one of the areas where it stretches from the Rocky Mountains from the United States, and you have the Rockies in Canada as well. So you can go as far as Edmonton and you'll have Rocky Mountains. As I'm drawing the road here, it's supposed to be slick rather than stable, to promote the rocky relationship that I'm in. Hopefully somewhere down the road things stable out and become, much easier, and we get to know each other. Let's talk about the perspective and the shot details. You guys are seeing that this thing is mostly a landscape type of shot. So I tried to keep the picture plane more in the center so we can get both the sky and the floor. Yeah, look at that. I'm drawing the sky now, so the goal of the sky was to pull you in just like the road. So as you follow the road down to the center, you're gonna hopefully feel something like a pull. Alright, back to the perspective and the shot details. I know I'm kind of bouncing around here. I want to talk about the middle shot. Again, it also promotes the importance of where I'm going, so I try to focus most of my effort down the road. So it's mostly a centered shot. However, the subjects are not centered. I try to keep things in, in a proper composition. Well, I don't want to call it proper, more like golden ratio-esque. Um, Mostly 1 point perspective and a little bit of 2 point perspective, but I didn't really measure out everything. You did see me draw boxes earlier to try to do something there, but then I, lost the energy and I started focusing more on the artistic hand, if you will. More about the shot, it's mostly a long shot to show depth because relationships take time. The Pinterest that you saw earlier was referencing a lot of lamps and broken items and what else did I put in there? I have to go back and look, but you saw it in the video. But mostly like a neon palette, round kind of objects and mountainy areas. I am curious to know what you guys feel or what it makes you do or anything like that after the video. You can let me know in the comments below or not. Take care. Thanks for watching.